in the state and without which the growth might not have been taken place. The most awaited development, opening up the regular movement and shipment to Bangladesh, once it is achieved, there is no doubt that the Tripura state will become the gateway of Northeast. This will not only save the cost and time, but also promote other major benefits to come up. So I request our Honorable Chief Minister and Minister to pave way for the same. As there are other dignitaries in the dais to share their views and various with the vital aspects, without taking much time, I would twice my request to the universities and industrialists to contribute to the growth of the Tripura state by innovative investments. Before concluding my speech, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to everyone who has contributed to the phenomenal growth in the state, its infrastructure and its people. It is a vital point to remember that development is a never-ending process. There are always some milestones, targets which can be reached, attained by the new investors. Thank you. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Matthew T. Thomas, Chairman and Managing Director of Malayan Group. Our latter, sir, leads from inaugural Kerala, and they have invested heavily in Tripura and have 2 rubber units. Thank you once again, sir, for sharing your expertise with us. Ladies and gentlemen, our next expert investor is an industrial veteran in the rubber industry, and he has more than 40 years of experience across very esteemed industries. He has 3 patents and 150 plus publications in leading national and international journals. He is also a fellow of the Institute of Chemical Engineers, India. He was felicitated with the Lifetime Achievement Award for his contribution to the rubber industry. I would like to request Dr. Soumya Chakravarti, President of Madri Specialty Chemicals Limited and Chairman of the Indian Rubber Institute, Eastern Region, to sir please come on the stage and share your expertise with us.
Thank you. Thank you for introduction. I respected Honorable Chief Minister, Professor Dr. Manik Shah, Honorable Minister of Industries and Commerce, Srimati Santana Chakma, Chief Secretary of the State, Mr. Jitendra Kumar Sinha, Secretary of the Department of Industries and Commerce, Mr. Kiran Geti, and other dignitaries and dayas and of the dayas. Sir, I presented an industry which primarily located in the eastern sector, specializing in carbon chemistry and rubber science and technology. We manufacture technology classified pitch, we manufacture specialty carbon black, anode materials, surfactant. We try to manufacture, putting up a plant for lithium-ion batteries in the state of Odisha. We have recently acquired the Builder Tires, one of the largest tire company in India and very coveted name. We are reviving that plant and will be launching a new product in the next month. Additionally, we are exploring the production of carbon nanotubes, which is very important today in India. So, especially state of Tripura, I will come back later, can contribute a lot. Carbon nanotube is a tomorrow's material which goes to all batteries, solid state batteries as well as the semiconductor in future, and composite all the nuclear variety growth. I stand here today at the time when natural gas prices are fluctuating this year. Tripura might play a crucial role in this scenario by increasing area of natural production and enhancing yield. Enhancing yield per sector need a basic research. I've been state last today moving around and seeing the rubber garden. I believe that a strong research center, either government help or private, for the development of latex technology, increasing of colon, including a molecular weight of rubber is absolutely necessary. And After that, a tire manufacturer, we are also committed to cooperating in increasing the molecular weight of rubber, which ultimately enhance the performance of tire. We are ready to assist in the government of Tripura need. As you know, Tripura contributes about 10% of the total domestic rubber production. Government can allocate more land for rubber cultivation. However, India is moving towards a net zero emission of carbon by 2070. On this background, it is necessary the synthetic rubber used in the tire will come down slowly. Therefore, tire manufacturer and other rubber producers will increasingly rely on natural rubber. So increase in production of natural rubber will be very beneficial to support economy. Basic natural rubber has some limitations in applications such as gas and oil field, high temperature environment, chemical resistivity, where the synthetic rubber performs better. Developing highly polarized natural rubber with modification could be a suitable answer for these applications. There are some past efforts like epoxidization natural rubber which are so beneficial but have not fully met the need. Some new concept emerging in Europe to improve the performance of a tire. It is getting essential in increasing vehicle speed. The need of the tire should be very consistent. Otherwise, there is a lot of difficulties in safety when tires, especially at cornering time. Michelin, a leader of tire technology globally, produced highly consistent tires in Europe using a technology that combines carbon black and natural rubber latex stage. This results tire consistent performance. If you can achieve in our country, I am confident that all the tire companies will adopt this product in the manufacturing of the tire. Tripura State has got a tremendous scope as both the latex and the carbon black is closed. We are still using the carbon black. We are ready to assist the state to producing natural rubber carbon black component. So slightly away from natural rubber which I am talking, the presence of Honorable Minister, I would like to propose a dialogue with the Minister of Industries, Government of Tripura with us regarding the use of natural gas for the manufacture of CNG. This is also a potential to produce carbon anode for the sodium-ion batteries. CNG is also a large amount using in semiconductor. Today you have seen Prime Minister, I am looking for a semiconductor, heavy stuff semiconductor. If we have for carbon nanotube over here, half the world down, we are ready to semiconductor. So this is our small thoughts and how we can jointly move forward. I assure that Himadri is there to participate in any development in Tripura with our limited resources and knowledge. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Soumya sir, for sharing your expertise with us. Now, I would like to request Shri Jitendra Kumar Sinha sir, Honorable Chief Secretary Government of Tripura, to share his keynote address with us.
नमस्कार। मंच पर उपस्थित श्रद्धेय मुख्यमंत्री प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर मानिक साहब महोदय, माननीय सनातना चकमा मिनिस्टर इंडस्ट्रीज, श्री किरण गित्ते सेक्रेटरी इंडस्ट्रीज, मिस्टर बसंत गणेशन ईडी रबर बोर्ड, मंच पर उपस्थित टीआईडीसी के माननीय चेयरमैन बादल बनिक साहब, टीएमटीपीसी के एमडी साहब, पीसीसीएफ साहब, डायरेक्टर इंडस्ट्रीज महोदय, हमारे सामने बैठे हुए सभी इंडस्ट्रीज से आए हुए बंधुगण, विभिन्न बैंकों से आए हुए बैंकर बंधुगण एवं अन्य उपस्थित भाइयों एवं बहनों, जैसा कि आपको मालूम है कि यह जो कॉन्क्लेव है 4 सितंबर को होने वाला था और आज 23 सितंबर है। करीब 20 दिनों के पोस्टपोनमेंट के बावजूद आज इतनी ज्यादा संख्या में आप लोग यहाँ पहुंचे हैं, यह देखकर हमें हार्दिक प्रसन्नता हो रही है। It is a matter of great satisfaction and joy that all of you have arrived from different corners of the country, and that gives us the confidence that there is some of the investors already working here. All of you are from business world, and currently what is in everyone's mind is the slashing of interest rate by Fed, US Fed. It has slashed interest rate by 50 basis points, and there is a lot of enthusiasm the world over. Central banks of different countries are in line to slash their interest rates, and RBI is most likely to follow suit in the coming months. And only the other day, only 3 days back, in the same hall, there was a conference of bankers where CFO, Chief Financial Officer of RBI, Srimati Sudha Viswanathan, was here, and I was discussing with her what plagues the banking interface with the industry in the Northeast. And her observation from this time, because she had come from Mumbai, and she said that CD ratio is less. Then I asked counter question, why CD ratio is less? Why it is 57% here, while in Mumbai it goes beyond 100%? Then she was very candid to tell us that since we have very less number of manufacturing units, that's why we are not able to provide credit to the desired extent. Then I said that we must explore the opportunity, and suddenly she realized that we have a lot of opportunity in the rubber sector. A person of finance sitting in RBI headquarters in Mumbai also is aware that Tripura has natural advantage in the production of natural rubber. And as we have watched in the video just screened, how Tripura has an advantage in the production of natural rubber. As our PD Sahab, PD Rubber Board, Secretary Sahab, Sri Kiran Githe, have also mentioned in their deliberations how Tripura stands out in the production of natural rubber. That is the core reason for all of you to be there. But there are some other reasons also that you must be here. One, I told you about the availability of capital, easy availability of capital. Before me is sitting convener State Level Bankers Committee, Mr. Dikuraj, and there are many other banker friends here. They will really agree with me that as and when you really require capital of any size, at competitive rate you will get that. That I can guarantee you on behalf of my banker friends. And apart from that, if we have a general governance framework which inspires confidence amongst all of you, that you have to take into account. As our friend Secretary Industries was mentioning, the Government of India has initiated Business Reforms Action Plan, under which compliance burden has to be reduced to a great extent. And you won't believe that I am personally taking meeting with all the departments every day, and as a result of that, out of 325 compliance burdens, now we have reached at a stage we don't need any compliance in 289 of them. And in rest of them, very soon we are going to achieve the target 100%. And I will be happy to inform you maybe at the beginning of November, when the Department of Industrial Promotion and Internal Trade announces that Tripura is one of the top ranking business friendly states in the country, because that is what they are ranking. And in those business compliances, if you get hold of different parameters, then you will be astonished to know that to what extent we are trying to liberalize our rules and regulations, and in certain aspects we don't have any rules and regulations at all. It is not for the sake of freeing X and Y, X, Y, Z coming and doing anything, but just for the ease of doing business for all of them. Similarly, we have taken certain steps which go a long way in providing good governance. You have been coming from different parts of the country, from different states. Tripura is the only state where we have cabinet meeting which is paperless. Our honorable ministers go to the cabinet room without any paper. All the cabinet agenda are placed before them online. Decisions are taken instantly and communicated instantly. And it is a matter of great satisfaction that Tripura was the fourth state to implement e-cabinet. But we are the first state and the only state to continue with it for the last 1 year. So sustenance of the reforms is very important in any economy, in any state or in any society. And as far as infrastructure is concerned, it is just a matter of coincidence that today Indigo has started direct flight from Agartala to Hyderabad and Hyderabad to Agartala. And today I was interacting with Director Airport Authority of India. Now the number of flights landing at Tripura Agartala Airport is 38. Can you name any state with this population or any town, city with this population having 38 flights going and coming and connecting places like Bangalore, Kolkata, of course there are many flights, Delhi, Hyderabad, Chennai. So apart from air connectivity, we have invested heavily. We means Government of India and Government of Tripura have invested heavily in upgradation of road communication, which is visible. When you go within Tripura, it is another matter that due to devastation because of recent floods, some of the areas need a lot of repair, maintenance, but we will overcome that also immediately because of the large package of rupees 596 crore announced by our Honorable Chief Minister to rectify whatever has been damaged, whether it is power lines, whether it is road, whether it is river environment. And we are surely going to do all these things within given deadline. Similarly, as I was talking about good governance, and as part of good governance, right from the state level till Gram Panchayat level, we have now paperless office. We don't have any paper in our offices, and this is the first state where it has been done. So what I am trying to say, that on the one hand we have the advantage of natural rubber, that is the core issue, and on the other hand we have the entire ecosystem which governs ease of doing business. And as has been stated by our friend Secretary Industries, of different incentive schemes. Not only different incentive schemes, but there have been policy initiatives in various sectors. We have been one of the few states which have very progressive data center policy. We have startup policy, and these policies are not for the namesake. They have been translated on the ground, and they have started yielding results for which you can move around and see for yourself. I have been told that you will be here for the next 2 days. Apart from what you discuss within the confines of this hall, you kindly move around, you talk to the people, and then get perceptible ideas, and you try to share with us candidly, good, bad, ugly, whatever you say, and whatever feedback we get from you, we will surely try to improve upon whatever is there, and we will be very sincere in implementing whatever suggestions come out of the workshop or consultations for 2 days, and whatever feedback formally, informally you give to us. Once again, I compliment Industry Department and CIA for organizing this conclave and inviting me to share my thoughts with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Honorable Chief Secretary Dr. Shri J.K. Sinhaji, for giving us an insight into the government's vision for the growth of rubber industry in Tripura and its potential to transform the region. Thank you so much once again, sir. Now I would like to request our guest of honor for this Tripura Rubber Conclave 2024, Honorable Minister of Industries and Commerce, Captain of Tripura, Srimati Shantana Chakama, to share her valuable words with us.
Good evening everyone. आज त्रिपुरा रबर कॉन्क्लेव 2024 इस प्रोग्राम में मंच पे विराजमान है हमारा प्रदेश की जनप्रिय मुख्यमंत्री प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर मानी शाह जी, हमारा साथ मंच पे है चीफ सेक्रेटरी जे.के. सिन्हा जी, हमारे साथ है चेयरमैन एआईडीसी नोबल वनिक जी, इंडस्ट्रियल कॉमर्स सेक्रेटरी किरण नीति जी, हमारे साथ है डायरेक्टर इंडस्ट्री स्वप्ना देवनाथ जी, और दाइस पे बैठे हुए और दाइस के सामने सबको मेरे तरफ से और डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से सबको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और नमस्कार करता हूँ। इसमें बहुत सारा हमारा त्रिपुरा में रबर के बारे में त्रिपुरा में क्या है क्या नहीं इस विषय में डिस्कशन हुआ है, तो मैं यही कहना चाहूंगी कि त्रिपुरा में हमारे इंडिया में केरल के बाद त्रिपुरा आता है, प्रोडक्शन जो रबर त्रिपुरा में होता है। तो मैं चाहूंगी यहाँ पे आए हुए अलग अलग स्टेट से आए हुए सब इन्वेस्टर को, सब इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट को मैं रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगी इस कॉन्क्लेव से एक है, लक्ष्य है, मैं मानती हूँ, क्योंकि हम त्रिपुरा को माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में इंडस्ट्रियल स्टेट बनाना चाहते हैं हमारा त्रिपुरा स्टेट को। तो इसीलिए मैं चाहूंगी आप लोग त्रिपुरा में इन्वेस्ट कीजिए। रबर हमारा त्रिपुरा में रबर की बहुत सी बाहर हम त्रिपुरा के बाहर बेचते हैं, पर त्रिपुरा के अंदर में अच्छा सा कोई भी इंडस्ट्री नहीं है। तो इस वजह से मैं कहना चाहूंगी कि हम रबर सीट को बाहर नहीं बेच के त्रिपुरा में आप लोग इंडस्ट्री लगाएंगे तो हमारा त्रिपुरा का जो पब्लिक, हमारा जो लोकल पीपल है, उन लोगों को फायदा होगा, आप लोगों का फायदा होगा और हमारा त्रिपुरा स्टेट का फायदा होगा। इसीलिए रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगी आप लोग हमारा त्रिपुरा में इन्वेस्ट कीजिए। साथ साथ मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी कि हमारा त्रिपुरा छोटा स्टेट है, हमारे त्रिपुरा में रबर ग्लास यहाँ पे बहुत सारा है त्रिपुरा स्टेट में। यहाँ पे हमारा रबर बोर्ड का डायरेक्टर जी भी है, तो उनको रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगी आपकी तरफ से क्या क्या स्कीम हो सकता है, क्या क्या आप लोग दे सकते हैं, आप थोड़ा हमारा त्रिपुरा के लिए और कुछ दे पाएंगे तो और भी अच्छा होगा। तो ये रिक्वेस्ट आप मेरे तरफ से आपकी यहाँ है। तो ज्यादा कुछ नहीं बोलते हुए फिर एक बार बोलना चाहूंगी कि हम हमारे तरफ से, हमारा डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से इन्वेस्टर आप जो करेंगे, हमारा तरफ से जितना भी संभव होगा सिस्टम से, रूल से, वो फॉलो करके हम आप लोगों को हेल्प जरूर करेंगे। और हमारा एक ही उद्देश्य है, हमारा त्रिपुरा को विकसित त्रिपुरा बनाएंगे हमारा मुख्यमंत्री जी नेतृत्व में। यही कहेंगे, मेरा छोटा सा स्पीच देके मेरा वाणी यहाँ पे विराम देता हूँ। सबको नमस्कार, जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय त्रिपुरा।
वाणिज्य के माननीय मंत्री महोदय श्रीमती शांतना चकमा जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद उनके बहुमूल्य वक्तव्य को हमारे साथ साझा करने के लिए। Ladies and gentlemen, now we will move on to our unveiling of the knowledge people on prospects of cycle tire tube industry in Tripura. I will request our honorable esteemed dignitaries of the dais to unveil this knowledge people on prospect of cycle tire tube industries in Tripura. Industries in Tripura. Now moving on to our next assembly. Once again, I would like to request our honorable dignitaries of the transforming Tripura, the land of opportunity. I would like to request our honorable chief guest of this conclave, honorable chief guest of Tripura, Professor Dr. Manik Shastri, to press the remote button and declare on the
decided to establish a second tower park at Shantipada, for which land has already been identified. The location is about 4 kilometers from the national highway The nearest railway station is about 11 kilometers and the Sabru integrated checkpost is about 55 kilometers, which makes it an ideal location. The Department of Industries, Commerce and TIDC Limited shall arrange for funding of the project under the schemes of central government, and it is expected that with the joint effort of both central and state government, the park will be a great success like the first rubber park project.
Thank you so much. Now, I would like to request Honorable Chief Minister of Tripura, Professor Dr. Manu Shahji, to please come up the dais and share his valuable words with us.
Namaskar. Good evening to all. Today, in this program of Tripura Rubber Conclave 2024 at Hotel Borota, we have with us Srimati Shantana Chakma, Honorable Minister, Industry and Commerce, Government of Tripura, who has delivered a speech just now, and we have with us KIDC Chairman, Sri Navadol Boni, Chief Secretary, Sri Jackie Sinha, Sri R.K. Shamo, BCCL, Sri Kiran Gupte, IS Secretary, Department of Industries and Commerce, Sri Vishnathan Mission, IRS, Executive Director, Rubber Board, Dr. Pauline Kundok Bam, immediate past co-chairman, Northeast Council, and Chairman and Managing Director, Shija Hospital and Research Institute Private Limited, Dr. Avinash Kanfare, Managing Director, Tripura Forest Development and Plantation Corporation Limited, Srimati Swapna Devnath, Additional Director, Department of Industry and Commerce, and representatives from various reputed organizations, all the officials and media personnel. At the outset, I would like to welcome all the dignitaries and delegates on and off the dais. Since its introduction in 1963, this rubber plantation in Tripura, we know that already it has discussed that Tripura is the second largest producer of natural rubber in the country after Kerala, and it accounts about 9% of the total production of India. Although my previous speaker was telling the 10%, but it is written here it is only 9%. Anyway, so Tripura means without rubber we cannot think of. This is very important. My previous, all the speakers already have mentioned about Tripura and its rubbers. And I think there is enough scope to set up rubber-based industries through value addition to these rich natural resources. There are some problems in the production of this rubber sheet. So far I know, I have been informed that there are some graded and ungraded sheets. So these are ungraded, which are having low prices. So this is very important, one issue we have. It should be graded. And I have been told by our secretary that until and unless it grade is very higher, it won't be valuated on the rubber sheet for all over across the country as well as of the world. So we have to improve the quality of the rubber sheet produced in Tripura, especially for the tire industry. What we have learned that there is significant shortage of natural rubber due to importing challenges and availability issues. So Tripura with significant improvement in rubber production and quality can cater to the domestic market to fill up the void created due to shortage. Against this backdrop, Departments of Industries and Commerce, Government of Tripura, and Department of Good Governance, Government of Tripura, in association with the Confederation of Indian Industry, in short form CII, is organizing this annual flagship initiative, Tripura Rubber Conclave 2024, for 2 days, that is 23rd and 24th September at Hotel Four Towers. The central theme that is same what we have thought of is emerging opportunities for Tripura. The objective of this conclave, Tripura Rubber, is to project Tripura's potential as a promising investment destination and catalyze investment at various stages of value chain. It would be a platform for exchanging technology, ideas and solutions during cultivation, harvest and processing stages and help local players attain commercial competition. Just now we have already unveiled the announcement of second rubber park at Shanti Bazar. Already we have one rubber park at Bujjangnagar. So, and we also have unveiling of the knowledge paper on prospects of cycle tire tube industries in Tripura and booklet on transforming Tripura, the land of opportunity. B2B, that is business to business, B2G, business to government meetings are being scheduled here, what I have been told, and with the visiting delegates and local industry and governments. Product exhibition to give first-hand information on the potential of the state on rubber. Exhibition stalls of rubber products in Tripura. There will be participation about 35 investors, if I am not wrong, exporters, traders, machine manufacturers, etc. from outside the state like Assam, Delhi, Jharkhand, Kerala, Maharashtra, New Delhi, Odisha, Rajasthan, then Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, etc. in the field on rubber, tire and latex-based products, chemicals, etc. In addition, from our Tripura state also, there are about 35 local rubber manufacturers. They are also participating, and I congratulate them and welcome them. This is for your kind information. You must be knowing by this time the total plantation area in Tripura about 1,10,648.57 hectares, and production is 1,10,770 metric ton. Already we have some this industry like block rubber manufacturing units, rubber thread picking units in Tripura, and I went to Bujjangnagar few months back, and I found that really it is when I saw those manufacturing units, I was very glad. And in future, as because you have also come, you may be included in that manufacturing unit. So it can be utilized as rubber. You know, already we know that rubber plantation, when it matures as wood, after 35 years, that if you tap, the latex becomes unavailable. So in that case, we can use this rubber plantation for this furniture, plywood and other variable products. So in both ways, it will happen. So those furniture also we use in Tripura, and it is also this kind of furnitures are exported to different across the country and abroad also. Very nice, finishing is praiseworthy. In Tripura, considering the annual plantation pattern of rubber tree from 1990s onwards, it is assured that significant quantity of rubber wood would be available as raw materials for value have, in order to facilitate setting up of rubber-based industry in the state, the rubber park already I have mentioned that we have one in Ujjanagar, another would be in Shanti Bazar. So, the entire allotable land of the rubber park has been earmarked to different industries. Now the Department of Industries and Commerce has taken an initiative to set up the second one which we have just now we have unveiled. And our Chief Secretary already mentioned that in Tripura the ease of doing business, the Tripura Facilitation Act has been enacted by the state government to facilitate this process. Ease of doing is there. So if the investors come here, we have Swagat portal. So in one go, you will get all the clearance. So you can use this single window portal, that is Swagat. State government policies we have, like electric vehicle policy we have, then startup policy, IT and IT's policy, Agar policy, Tripura integrated logistic policy, city gas distribution policy. Several policies we have already we have made it. So because of those policies, the investors are coming from outside. And we have 5 industrial estates, 1 industrial area, 1 industrial growth center, export promotion industrial park, integrated infrastructure development centers at Bilonia and Dharmanagar, food park, rubber park, bamboo park. Infrastructure facilities at land custom station. We have 8 land custom stations in Tripura. One is at Agartala and second is ICP at Shabroom. And we are facilitating the incentives also. Already my previous speaker already mentioned, particularly our Chief Secretary, the Union government and the state government offered a favorable incentive package for setting up of industries, which includes capital investment subsidy, interest subsidy on term loans, then state transport subsidy, power subsidy, etc. The state government has introduced Tripura Industrial Investment Promotion Incentive Schemes, that is TPS 2022. The central government has declared Unnati 2024 scheme to provide subsidies to industrial units. During the last 2 years, various steps have been taken to publicize the potentialities of the state, for which various roadshows, investment summits, roundtable meetings has been held so as to attract investment in the state. Total 191 MOUs have been signed, out of which 30 units have already been established with approximately investment of 180 crores. And another 38 projects are under implementation and worth rupees 1,400 crore approximately. Trends of replanting program have been very meager since beginning, against potential figures of about 2,500 hectares per year. As per available report, there were about 400 hectare replanting in 2023 and 24. That too majority by our Tripura Forest Development and Plantation Corporation Limited. Absence of rubber processing facility could not ensure remunerative price for rubber trees on felling. Recent inroad initiative sponsored by this Atman are implemented by the rubber board for new planting, replanting on 30,000 hectares over a period of next 5 years, which are commencing from 2021. That means we have 2 years more, has opened up novel prospects of planting rubber in Tripura once again. This project has been named as Chief Minister Rubber Mission in Tripura, what I said, the CM Rubber Mission. Within first 3 years, Tripura has raised 24,586.87 hectares under inroad scheme. And I wish this conclave a grand success. With this I conclude my speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your very good words with us. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to an end of this inaugural session of Tripura's River Conclave 2024. For vote of thanks and closing remarks, I would like to request Mr. Neeraj Mehta, member of CII and Managing Director, Water Industries Private Limited.
Honorable guests, distinguished delegates, and fellow participants, a very